Hey guys, my name is Independence. I am a 2350 experienced Holy Paladin, and this is going to be a commentary arena video. We are playing PHD in the first match, and Shadowcleave in the second one. We're fighting a Thugcleave as PHD, and we're fighting a Mirror Shadowcleave as Shadowcleave. So, the first game is fought on the Grand Arena as PHD. I'm playing with Nose and Ratslayer X. So, we're fighting Triangle MVP's Thugcleave. So, my DK runs in, he gets sapped. They decide to open up on me here because paladins are pretty damn squishy. They get me really low and unfortunately force my bubble. I see the capacitor's totem, so I figured it would be the best choice. Now, they start going on my hunter because my hunter is, it's a good target. Since I'm bubbled, I heal him a little bit, and now I top myself off real quick. They're on him pretty hard, so I throw a sack, and I believe he gets dispelled. Now they bomb on my hunter and scatter trap me. My hunter deters, so I decide to sit the full trap because he's not taking too much damage right now. So now that I'm out of the trap, they cheap shot me to get more CC on me. They overlapped with a silencing shot. At this point, now I'm just trying to get more heals into him. I pop my Guardian and I get Aura Mastery. I get blinded on my Aura Mastery, so I trinket. The Rogue was able to get a cheap shot off on me, so my Aura Mastery was pretty much wasted. But it did mitigate some magic damage from both of them. So now I throw the Hodge on the Shaman, as you saw right there. That was some more CC and caused the Spirit Link. Now we're just, trading damage back and forth. They're going pretty hard on me, and they get a Scatter Trap on my Hunter. I was trying to dispel, but I couldn't due to the fact I was corroded. So I decided to bop myself to stop most of the damage, and he couldn't Trank Shot it right away. I'm okay. I got stabilized. Now we're trying to get some serious counter pressure up. We get a full Scatter Trap on the Shaman with no way out. I'm kind of pumping the pillar to make sure they don't switch to me, and now I get a full blinding light on this Shaman out of that trap, and that is for the kill. Okay, this next game is a Shadowcleave with an Affliction lock versus a Mirror, an exact Mirror. So basically, my DK goes on in there. I give him a freedom off the bat because they chains him. Both locks and DKs are just trying to get their dots up. Not much is going on now. I Hodge the DK. He sits it full, so that stops a little bit of opening pressure. So now both my DPS are really far pushed up, but it's okay because we're pretty damn far ahead in damage, and we're just trying to be as offensive as possible. So now I'm just sitting in the back. I'm having a really easy time right now because I'm just, able to keep up. I get howled and gripped in, so I freedom sprint myself out, and the DK kind of chases me but changes his mind. My DK gets feared. I dispel him, and now they're going really hard on my lock. This is when it gets really tough for me. I have to Aura Mastery and spam some heals into him. The pet comes over and stuns me to interrupt, but by that time I already have my lock moderately stabilized. I was attempting to heal his pet over here, but it's way too far up, so I couldn't get it, so he loses his pet. Some damage is coming onto me. It's not too bad, though. Both sides now are just trading off some little damage here and there. I tell my lock that he should try for a res, and he does, but before he can make it behind the pillar, he gets spell locked. Better him than me, I'll always say, because, I'm the healer. So I throw a freedom on my DK. And my DK starts training some more damage. At this point, both teams are, just dotting everyone up. There's not much we can do now except try to drain the other one out. I throw a sack on my DK to mitigate some more damage. I get a hard spell lock here. That was really bad on my part, but thankfully we were far enough ahead that it didn't matter too much. So I just had to play a slight bit of catch up, but it wasn't too bad. I bubble the fear, so this way I can just spam heals into my DK. They're going really hard on the lock right now. And then the lock just switched, getting some dots over to the DK. Their lock is dying really badly right now. The Pally is able to keep him up. We throw an Asphyxiate on the Pally, get the DK down a little bit, get the lock down a little bit. Everyone's just dying on their team at this point. So now they're pushing up again, so I push up a little bit. DK is at like 20%, so is then they switch to the Pally and force a bubble. because the Pally was not expecting that. His positioning was not that good compared to mine, and our team pushed so far up that it forced him into a bad position. I trinket that fear because they're on my lock and he's taking a lot of damage. He ports back also. It was a little bit of an overlap, but it's okay. DK came over, looks like he was trying to touch me, but I just completely denied him. Now they're on my DK again. He pops AMS to help me out, and I'm just spamming some heals into him. I hodged the DK again. He desecrated, grounded it, and he strangulates me. I have to sit CC at this point. I have no choice. Fallen, I predict, is going to take a lot of damage here, so I throw a bop on him, and that causes the DK to go away. So now everyone on their team is in a bad spot. Pally is low on mana. Locke is low on mana and has to cut himself. DK is pretty much out of cooldowns. So now they're just clinging on. We go hard on their Pally again, and this time he just couldn't do anything. Falls over and dies. I cannot emphasize enough gratitude to you guys for subscribing to my channel, for everything. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, if you liked what you saw just there, please go and subscribe to my channel. It means a lot to me. I'm thinking about making a major PvP video. I have a bunch of epic clips. I'm going to try and save up some more from other classes as well, and merge them into a great PvP video, perhaps Independence 1, something like that, and just doing all of my editing skills into it and seeing where it goes. Thank you guys so much. Comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.